Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your very little bit late September reading for September 2022. I am this channel. This is Peaceful Warriors Tarot. I am Daniel Joseph Marino, aka DJ Tarot. And like I said, this will be your reading for September 2022. I'm sorry it's coming in a little late. I've been really busy trying to relax. I know it's a bit of a whatever. All right, here we go. We're gonna invoke Haru. So strap in your seatbelts. I invoke thee, E-I-O, that thou will send Haru, the great angel seat, upon the operation of the secret wisdom, to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things in your ineffable name. Amen. Okay. Now we'll call upon my higher power, Spirit. Spirit, I call upon thee. Please allow me to see what cannot be seen, so I may know your vision, and help spread your message to all those Capricorns out there who seek your loving kindness in this month of September 2022. Please and thank you kindly. All right, Capricorn. Hope you all had a really good summer. Getting excited for the fall. Not getting too caught up in your careers and your image and stuff like that. Stuff you're worried about. Not being too hard on yourself, and not being too hard on anyone else. So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time with this girl, right? And I'm around her, it's like hanging out with the sun, you know, it's just so bright, it's like, I can't see anything else. It's ridiculous. At any rate, when I get happy, I get unfocused, Capricorn. If I have any Capricorn in my chart, the Capricorn in my chart just goes, you know, right? So, but I'm back, and we're gonna get this reading out in 2 shakes and a shuffle. Okay, 1 shake, shuffle, and 1 more shake, next 2. All right, we're good. Good to go here, Capricorn. Let's see what we got for you. Spirit, Haru. Heart of the matter here for Capricorn, the month of September, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting. Okay, in your subjective reality, Capricorn, what actions can you take? 8 of Swords, also known as interference. In your objective reality, what is it that needs to be understood for Capricorn, please, in the month of September? The old Ace of Pentacles. I believe that came up in last month's reading somewhere. At any rate, what does Capricorn need to be grateful for in September, please? 5 of Swords, Aquarian energy. Interesting. Very curious. Okay. What challenges does Capricorn face in the month of September, please? The Magician. Alright. Do we have any advice for Capricorn in September, please? 6 of Cups, so known as pleasure. Thoughts and emotions for Capricorn underneath the surface or on top of the surface. Oh. Scorpio energy, Death. Also known as 13. What is the way for Capricorn in September, please? Methods or means? Mercury and Aquarius, 6 of Swords. Okay. Subconscious beliefs for the Capricorn, Christ consciousness if you will, the earthy part of Earth, Page of Pentacles. Very curious. Okay. Overall energy for Capricorns in the month of September, please. Oh! Tower. Alright. Thank you, Haru. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Capricorns, for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well today. You look like it's so good today. I'm still a little bit rusty in the head. Alright. Alright, here we go, Capricorn. Let's see what we got for you in the month of September. So, up at the head of the Tree of Life, this is a Tree of Life spread. You can't see it, but I'm not lying to you. At the head, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is the cosmic cycle. It is karma, if you will, illustrated, right? Goes around, oh, it looks like the same, and it goes around, and you can't really tell the difference, right? We have Tarot, and we have Torah, all right? We have Yahweh, Yodve, I didn't say that right, but, you know, it says God, right? And this guy's, he's riding it, right? He's riding it. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning, Capricorn, all right? And we have the 4 signs over here. It doesn't matter what they are, all right? So in the month of September, I feel like for you, kind of anything goes. Not only does anything go, but the way you perceive it to be in your reality, in your head, that's really up for grabs too, right? Things could be one way, but to you, they look like this. And I'm not just flipping the card over because, whatever, reversals are for kids and we don't do that here. I'm just saying, if your whole world was turned upside down by some kind of event, you might be just too busy to notice or something. Or it might be such a blow that you don't even see from what it's done to you, that how it's affected you. Okay? You're going through a lot of changes, just looking at this spread right here, through all the cards I've shown you so far. I feel like intuitively, how you go about those changes, it's really up to whoever's watching this, whichever Capricorn is watching this. You might withdraw into yourself, or you might step up to the challenge, so to speak. It's hard to say, especially with this at your head. Maybe you're going to Vegas or something, I'm not really sure. That's kind of the energy I'm getting here, though. I'm taking a chance on something. The Wheel of Fortune is a chance. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. There's no real answer as to why it does or doesn't. Why is a torture question. You can ask it all day long. It's gonna hurt the more you ask it. So that's it. The Wheel of Fortune at the head of your tree, in your head. It's almost like oh, what's next kind of energy, or like a ooh, what's next kind of energy. Let's me pretend to rub my hands together. So it all depends on how you see it, Capricorn. All right. So any new caps? Any new to the channel? That is. This is tea, not anything else but tea. Tea all day. That's what we drink here. Okay, let's continue. Actions you can take. Brought to you by the 8 of Swords. Now, Spirit has a sense of humor. 8 of Swords is about, well, not taking too much action, right? In the thought deck, it's called interference, right? It has all these swords, and it's just like, I can't see it. What's going on here, right? What's going on here? This is what it's like to be Mark Wahlberg all the time. Wait, what? What? What are you talking about? What? Okay, but seriously, she's blindfolded. She's bound, right? She can't move. She has all these swords here. Swords represent thought, the intellect, truths, if you will. And, well, as far as actions go, it doesn't look like she can do much on the surface. Now, in the reality of the card, if you go into the card, you could say, well, right? She could take this one truth, right? Use that to unbind her body. She unbinds her body, takes off that blindfold, can see all around her, see what's going on, maybe take some actions, go towards that shelter right there, get out before this tide bubbles up and drowns her, right? As far as action goes, this card tells me to do one thing and focus on that one thing. Take one thing at a time, one step at a time, or do all the things, right? If there's like too much going on in your life, like someone's getting married or there's a death in the family, God forbid, but you also have a big important job that you have to focus on because your life and your career and everything depends on it, right? Your exaltation is Mars and your rulership is Saturn. That means you are strict on yourself and you chill out by going to war, right? So that's a wicked combo. As far as actions to take, yeah, use one truth or use them all, right? You're not going to stay in this kind of energy. You're not going to be afraid, Capricorn. You're not going to let yourself drown. Not with those kind of planets ruling your sign, right? No. Saturn is the bad cop. That has to do with discipline, and Mars has to do with just fighting. Not physically, but maybe physically, spiritually, mentally, getting through stuff, right? She's going to fight, right? She's going to figure out a way how to get out of the situation and get to that nice castle right there. So, actions to take for you, I'd say look out for interference, right? These swords, they're scary, right? But they can also be used. They can be used and they can be seen through, if you get my drift. It's almost cold advice what I'm giving you. It's like you have to figure out what's more important to you this month between some very big things. Like maybe you just got your heart broken, but you're a doctor and you have to show up the next day or else someone's gonna die. That's a weird example to give, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting here so far for this reading. So, actions to take, 8 of Swords, not an easy one to get. Again, mostly when I get this card, it tells me that I can't take any kind of action for whatever reason. So for you, I'm going to say, focus on one truth or just deal with them all. And with those 2 planets, I say you could do that. All right, Capricorn. See what needs to be understood in your objective reality. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy, your energy. This is good. This is good. Pentacles, I already said, right? And aces are potentials, right? Potential for growth, potential for development, potential for a nice, beautiful green, luscious garden, right? But you have to take the time, you have to plant it, you have to take good care of it, right? You have to appreciate the pentacle, not just for what's on the outside, right? It's a nice, beautiful circle, right? Look at that circle. But also the nice the nice little star shape inside. I don't know what you call that. Pentagram or whatever, right? I call it a star, right? Inside, outside, beautiful on both, right? Take this idea, whatever it is, or take this new material that you've been given. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe you've been hired to write a script for somebody. Maybe you've been asked to be a best man at someone's wedding. I don't know. It's something material, right? And it needs to be understood in your objective reality. And to me, that says it's very important. It's very important not only for the objective reality for the world, but it's also going to be important for you, right? That's why you need to understand it, right? It's God, Spirit, Haru, whatever you subscribe to, saying, here, this is yours. Take care of it, right? Treat it with care and love, and it will grow you a beautiful garden with this nice door that will take you to potential. Mountains in the tarot mean hardships and potential, right? Hardships because mountains aren't easy to climb, but potential because who knows what's at the top, right? And also aces are potential. So coincidence, I don't know. whatever this is for you, right? Whatever new opportunity is coming in for you in September, Spirit would say, just be sure to take care of it. Don't take it for granted. Definitely don't say no to it. And do what you feel is best with it. Yeah. Maybe it's a baby. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people on the channel say that, so I said it, maybe it's a baby, or maybe it is, who knows. At any rate, Capricorn, in your subjective reality, what you need to or should be grateful for is this, 5 of Swords. Again, very funny to me, very funny, Spirit, haha, okay. This is a fucked up card, okay? It is, it's Aquarian energy. Aquarians, they're very good at knowing the ins and outs of social dynamics. At the same time, they're kind of social outcasts because they know that they can really do whatever they want, and they usually choose to do that. This card's messed up, and that's the whole energy of the card, right? In the Thoth deck, it's called defeat, right? Why would you want to be grateful for defeat? I did a reading for myself the other day, and this came up, the Thoth deck, but it said defeat. I'm like, what the hell? Dude, how am I supposed to be grateful for a defeat? I'm still not exactly sure, but I'm going to try to figure it out for you, Capricorn, because I love you, baby. Okay. This guy, right? There was these these 2 young gentlemen, right? They had a fight, and it was over some messed up shit, probably a girl or a dude, right? And they took it too far, and this guy's crying. He's done. He wants no more of it. And this guy's like, I'm done. This is too messed up. I'm walking away. And this little son of a bitch right here, he's like, yeah, okay, fine. I'll take the swords. I'll profit off of their pain, right? We have the blue skies, but also the gray kind of like slashings, right? Like everything looks okay, but beneath the surface, yo, this is fucked up. And everybody knows it. Everybody can feel it. No one can put their finger on it, but yo, this is fucked up. No, we're just gonna let this happen. Okay. Now for you, I feel like it's that 8 of Swords kind of action, right? Something big is happening in your personal life, but in your career path too, something big is also happening. And maybe you have to miss some big family things to take care of what you need to take care of, right? Maybe these are some family members grieving over someone that was very important to them. Maybe they weren't so important to you, but these people are important to you. But at the same time, you have to take care of what you need to do in your career. So you go to work, right? You want to take advantage of them, but maybe you're not there for them. Why would you want to be grateful for this? How could you be grateful for this? Well, Capricorn, you're the only kind of person that can get shit done like this. Yeah. Saturn, Mars, Saturn rules you. You chill out by going to war. You're the only person that can get this kind of stuff done. And Aquarians, apparently. Whatever that's really hard for you to do in the month of September, know that you can do it. If it seems morally sticky icky, if you're like peaceful warrior, I know this is the wrong thing to do, but I feel like I have to do it. Babe, I'm trying to tell you, not only do you have to do it, you were meant to do it. You were meant to be the asshole in this card, I feel. And if people are gonna hate, they're gonna hate. But you do what you have to do. Okay? And try to be grateful for the fact that you're you and you can do what you can do. Okay? Alright. Alright, spend more time on that, but that's... the spirit stumps you sometimes. Alright, here we go. In your objective reality, challenges you face, Magician. Alright, Magician says, I can do anything I want. Why? Because I'm magic. No, I'm just kidding. Why? Because I believe I can, right? Belief is a tool. And to the Magician, it's the most powerful tool in his tool belt, right? He's got the cups, he's got the pentacles, he's got the swords, he's got the wands, but he's got the belief, and that's all he really needs, right? Like Iron Man's got all those iron suits, but he's got that super heart, right? And that's like in the Magician, right? All he needs is his belief, right? I believe I can do it, so I can do it. That's it. That's all a Magician is about, right? Right? He's focused, right? The flowers and everything. We're not going to go over the whole thing. I feel like it's not necessary today. But for you, I feel like this is necessary because it's going to be challenging for you to do certain things this month. Like, I can't do this. I have to do this to these people? No. This is what's right for me? To screw over family members, maybe? To screw over anybody? That doesn't seem right. Okay, yeah, but big picture for you, maybe it's right now, right for right now, right? Maybe you need to do it. Maybe it's like Jack Bauer when he has to take someone hostage and kind of torture them, and you know, like, oh fuck, they're innocent, but they got involved with the wrong people, so he has got to do what he has got to do. Funny thing, I always think of Jack Bauer when I see the magician, right? Because the magician, like Jack Bauer, does what he needs to do, and he does it because he believes he can do it. For you, this is going to be a challenge this month because you don't believe you can do it, which I don't think is the case, Capricorn, because you're cold-blooded a little bit, but you don't believe what you're doing is right. And maybe it's not right, but like I said, it's probably very necessary for you. This is a bitch of a read. This is a tough reading, right? We got that Wheel of Fortune, right? You got something to take care of with that Ace of Pentacles, something to understand. Not much you can do about a lot of stuff. It looks like your back's a little bit against the wall. So when you believe like you can't do something, I want you to do the opposite. I want you to instead believe that not only, again, can you do it, but you are meant to do it. You're the only one that can do it. So do it. It's not going to be easy. But just start with the belief. All right. Okay, Capricorn. Your advice from Haru, from Spirits, for the cards. Six of Cups. Cups are emotions. This is known as pleasure, I believe. In the thought deck, I might be getting that wrong. A lot of people say it's nostalgia, and that rings true to me. So I'd say your advice is to remember the good times. Wherever it is you're going through, it's going to be tough in the month of September. You may not like what you see in the mirror in the month of September. Remember when you did like what you saw in the mirror, right? If someone has, God forbid, left your world, think of the good times. Remember the good cups, right? If you're going through a breakup, remember the good cups, right? They weren't all bad. This is a card of guardianship too, right? This girl is looking after this girl, and there's this guy in the back, right? There were good times. There were great times, great emotions. And I feel like you're going to have to remember this to get through some of these harder times. I feel like that's all I need to say about this card right now. Okay. I'll come back to it if I need to. Don't you worry, Capricorn. All right. Your subjective reality, thoughts and emotions, brought to you by Death, Scorpion energy. All right. Now, death, it could have to do with the death of a person. God forbid. I'm not even gonna go there because I don't want to predict that kind of shit. Pardon my French, but I don't want to predict. I didn't even say it. I take it back. If you're watching this and that even happens, sue my ass because I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, death is just about change. Okay, and emotionally, well, it's tough. Does anyone like change? No. Nobody does. Unless it's like a good change. Unless like you move into a McMansion or something. In which case, congratulations! You did it, okay? But that's not the feeling I'm getting from this read or this card right now, okay? This is death, right? Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, whatever. Just coming to wreck shit up, right? This guy is a pope. He's like, I'm ready. I've been ready for this. I've been preparing for this. I've been praying to God on my knees all my life, right? I'm ready to go to heaven. Take me, baby. Come on, all right? Little girl's like, hey, I know you. You and me, we come from the same place, right? And they come from the same place, right? The netherworlds or whatever. The little girl is a little scared. That's where the card gets a little dark, right? This guy's already dead. It's a little funny because, you know, he's already dead. His worries are over. All right, we have the sun rising. Why? Because death comes every day. Every day we die a little bit more, right? With every sunrise, okay? And we have the pillars here because death is balance. Right? You want to get something new in your life? Okay, very good. You got to get rid of something first, right? What is that? That is a change. And you were feeling the change this month. You were feeling the change, right? This is your thoughts and emotions. Looks like all you can really think about is the change. So much so, that's got you feeling like you can't be doing too much this month, except focusing on the change. But again, you can move on from it. You can even be grateful. You can be grateful for death, for change. No one likes it, but when it's time, it's time. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I was trying to quote Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum, but what I said sounded way darker, and maybe it was meant to come out that way. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Fuck, I just made myself sad. When something's gotta go, it's gotta go. Maybe you know this, Capricorn. Maybe you feel this instinctively. Maybe you have to get rid of something in your life. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's moving away from a family member who's not good for you. Maybe it's very possible it could be that. Maybe it's moving to a new town. Any kind of change that you can think just instinctively. Like if I said change and what the first thing comes to your head, maybe it's that, right? If I were you, I'd write a list of 10 things you would change about your life right now, and then close your eyes and memorize them, and don't even close your eyes, just read them, and then sit for a second and see how they feel in your body, right? If it feels light, maybe it's a good change, maybe go for it. If it feels heavy, maybe you're not ready for it yet. So, a little exercise I was taught when dealing with heavy stuff. Or change, actually. So. All right, Capricorn. Methods or means of the way. For you, this month is the moon, no, Mercury in Aquarius, right? And we're in a Mercury retrograde, so this doesn't help you too much to know that, I guess. This card is this guy helping these two people get away from something, right? There are swords in the boat is sinking, right? We have rough waters over here, we have calm waters over here. He says, don't worry, I got you, we're gonna get out of here, right? Now it's Mercury in Aquarius, and like I said, Aquarius, they do care about society, they are very social creatures. They're the 11th house of friends. For you, I'm feeling like you need to be getting away from something for sure. Now, I don't know if that's a literal trip you need to be taking, but maybe it is, right? Something you feel is changing and it's got to go. Maybe you've got to go somewhere else, right? Maybe you have to leave a lot of people behind. And maybe you have to be grateful to know that you're strong enough to make this trek, this voyage, if you will. Even if you don't believe you can do it, you can do it. And this is the only way that you can change, according to this reading, okay? This is the way to do it. This card can also represent just helping people in any way that you can. Again, maybe you're working in a hospital, right? Well, some stuff is going on in your life, right? You got that Wheel of Fortune at the top, so maybe stuff's getting crazy. Focus on your work. Help other people, right? Go to the mattresses, go to war. Don't stop until you feel like you've done everything you possibly can, okay? But also, if you need to get away from something, get away from it. I don't feel like that's what it is, though, because this is your advice from Spirit, right? Remember the good times. So I feel like you need to remember the good times when you were helping somebody, or remember the good times with yourself, or some kind of, just if you were going through a breakup and need to get away from something, I don't feel like Spirit would say remember the good times. That doesn't seem to flow so naturally to me. But of course, if that is the deal for you, get out of there for sure. All right? But this is the way to go about getting whatever it is you want in the month of September, or getting through whatever it is you need to get through. All right? Help other people. Get out of here. It's a little gray, but it's okay. All right. Okay, Capricorn, almost done. Stick with me. You've been watching this far. Love you, babe. Okay. Your subconscious is brought to you by the Page of Pentacles, the earthy part of Earth. Now, the Page of Pentacles, he's really, or she's really enthusiastic about learning stuff, right? I can do it. Look, I got this pentacle here. I can do anything with this pentacle. Where did I get this pentacle? Oh, you know, fucking God gave it to me. Oh, I said fucking God. I'm going to hell. Okay. Spirit gave it to me. All right? Okay. All right, Paige. Where did you get it? Where did you get it? Okay, all right. I got it at the store, but the way I found it, I feel like Spirit gave it to me for reals. She said I need to understand this. And deep down, I think I understand what I need to do with this. This card can also represent just your body. Just your body. Your body. Right? Maybe that's something you need to understand, you need to protect, you need to look out for at all costs. It's the same. Earthy part of Earth. Again, your energy, right? Yeah, we have the blue mountains in the back. More potential, right? And Page of Pentacles is saying, let's do this. Let's take this pentacle and let's live it up. Let's make it big, right? Let's take care of it. Let's grow big, right? He's very thirsty for knowledge. She is very thirsty for knowledge, right? That's why we have the red hat here, okay? It's also known as the Princess of Pentacles, and princesses are like cheerleaders for their, whatever their suit is. So, enthusiasm, a lot of enthusiasm about this. And you want to get started taking care of that pentacle, or understanding what that pentacle is to you. Why it's so important, what you need to do with it, what needs to change, what needs to go. What needs to be done and when it needs to get done. Capricorn. Okay? You know this. Alright. The reading has gone over the time limit. I apologize for that. But what can you do? Overall energy, overall outcome, the Tower. I know. But let's look at this objectively, if we can. Alright? Tower comes right after the Devil, right? So they've been doing some naughty things, right? They felt like they were bound to something, right? And then this lightning hit, right? Messed up the whole situation, right? This is Spirit saying, no more Devil, right? No more. You guys stop it. Stop doing what you're doing. Blows up, blows the crown of this tower off, right? And these guys, one guy jumps, right? Because it's on fire and he doesn't want to be set on fire. So he jumps. This guy's on fire. So he jumps just because, you know, he's burning and it's, you know, it's crazy. This represents the Tower of Babel. I don't know too much about the Tower of Babel, but I do know that that's the inspiration for this card. I'm going to burp. Excuse me, that was disgusting. Okay. Tower doesn't have to be so bad. It doesn't have to be bad at all, actually, right? You don't want to stay in that devil energy forever, right? You want something how to break it up eventually. This is an inevitable card for everybody at some point or another. And you start off with the Wheel of Fortune, right? Heart of the matter for you in September, right? It's hard to say how things are going to go. Overall outcome, big change. Whole structure renewal, right? We're just going to tear this whole thing down and start off new in the Star. So yeah, this is change. This is something that you grew very comfortable in, but wasn't really serving you too well, coming to an end because it had to naturally. It just had to. Now maybe the fact that it's gone makes you feel a little insecure, right? Challenges, overall energy. Like you can't be doing things, right? I can't do anything. I lost my tower. What am I gonna do? Well, looks like you have plenty of ideas right here. And you have what it takes to get through this kind of moment, whatever this is for you. Alright, the Tower can be finding out someone you loved is cheating on you. I hope it's not. Finding out that you no longer enjoy building Legos out of nowhere. Finding out that you can't live in somewhere anymore. It's big stuff. It's big stuff. It's finding out that maybe a place that was really served you well in the past just really isn't anymore, and it happens like that, like a flash of lightning, right? It doesn't even have to be a physical kind of experience. It's just like, wow, this is not serving me well anymore. This I gotta jump out the building here. Okay. Again, the way for you, right? Six of Swords. Generally, that's getting away from something. So maybe this Tower goes, and you need to get away from the fallout. Or maybe there is a Tower situation, and you realize you have to get away from it. At any rate, it's not an easy card, especially to have at your overall energy for a whole month. I mean, that's a tough bookend, I won't lie. But these are inevitable. These are good, right? They're not good right now, but they will be good later. This tower will be built better, stronger, right? You have what it takes, right? You know you can do it deep down. Once you understand that pinnacle, whatever that is, be it you, be it your resources, whatever it is, you can make something better. And don't be afraid to look at the damage and to start taking steps to make it better. And again, I'll just say one more time, be grateful that you have the cojones, that you have the proper planet alignments. And luck of the draw, Wheel of Fortune, to see that it's done. One more time, if you feel like you can't do it, I'm telling you, not only can you do it, but you're the only one who can, Capricorn. You're the only one who can do it, whatever it is. And this is a wicked, I almost don't want to see what this looks like. Both these cards, they're not to be taken lightly, okay? Understand that this is painful. You already feel that this is painful, whatever the change is, right? I think this is probably the change, all right? Do what you need to do. These cards are already telling me you're going to do what you need to do no matter what, but still understand that things are going to be a little dark for just a little while. When they are dark, it's your advice. Remember the good times. Okay? Overall outcome, overall energy, Tower. I'm sorry this went so long, Capricorn. I appreciate you sticking with me for so long. All right, this has been Peaceful Warriors Tarot. I am Daniel Joseph Marino, DJ Tarot. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like what I do here at the channel, please subscribe because it helps the channel grow. And beyond that, just take really good care of yourselves for the rest of the month of September, right? I'll catch you next month. And until then, sayonara. Don't get any on ya. Love you very much, Capricorn. Bye-bye.